I'm so excited about this one. Let's set up my sister's rodeo birthday party. If you're having a rodeo or Western themed party or baby shower, you should definitely copy some of these ideas, because I had this idea 3 days prior and it actually came together quite swimmingly. Now, this involved a lot more DIYs than I was anticipating, because pretty much all of the decor I was finding was either that pink disco or the traditional like red, white, and brown cow print-esque theme, which I very much did not want either of those. But I feel like it actually turned out better this way because it forced me to make everything look super cohesive. But probably my best find were these plates. They actually did match all of the decor perfectly. I was shocked. But overall, I was going for a very muted pink and brown Western theme with more of an emphasis on horses and cows. And yes, it matters, okay? I was able to get pretty much everything from Amazon, Michael's, and surprisingly the Dollar Tree. But like I said, I did have to pay my Cricut overtime this week because sheesh, she was busy. As I've said before, I like to condense my decor into a small area of the house, because if you start decorating the stairs, the entryway, etc., next thing you know, you'll be decorating forever and you won't get as much bang for your buck visually. So I kept pretty much everything within the kitchen island, but I did get a little crazy and I utilized a little bit of the space to the right. That way I could put up the banner and the girls could take pictures underneath it. If you follow me, you know this cake was almost a catastrophe, but Tom Thumb helped a girl out and it ended up turning out so cute. And yes, I did expedite a baby's first birthday cake topper to my house for my 22-year-old sister. Those cake toppers are just always so much cuter, okay? I mean, look at that thing. But I will say, this is probably one of my favorite setups I've ever done. The theme was just so much fun to work with, and I loved how non-cheesy everything turned out, but it was still really fun, and the colors could not have matched more perfectly. I filled the watering hole with all of her favorite seltzers and drinks. Then they were going to the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo after, so I copied the logo to a T for all the signage, and then I even drew out Dickey's Arena, which is where the rodeo is held, on my computer. So needless to say, I think that banner might be my favorite part. Plus, it was so fun that it was decor, but they could also take pictures underneath it before everyone went to the rodeo. Of course, no Western party would be complete without a ranch water station, of course. So I set that up on the bar, and this is what she looked like all done up. I'm obsessed.